Welcome back to my market analysis videos with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Asset Markets on Friday the 17th of March. Looking at Eurodollar, and we still are moving higher on Eurodollar. That strong bull candle on Wednesday, following on from the FOMC, continued high yesterday, and we're making further gains today. Look at these momentum indicators, strong on the stochastics. MACD lines crossing higher above neutral, and the RSI above 60. This is all good stuff. For what looks to be a retest of the 108 to 108.50 resistance. 108 has proved to be resistance in the past, a few highs back in January, and 108.50 was that old key low, and basically the high there, 108.70, but generally 108 to 108.50 I'm calling it, and I think that is your next resistance band that I think is going to be coming under test, certainly with these momentum indicators rising nicely now. I think the market also breaking above 107.10, which was an old key level, and near-term pivot as well. I think that sort of sets us up nicely for higher gains in due course. Now this is the hourly chart where you can see 107.10 in the last sort of few days has provided a key pivot actually, and provided the basis of support for the for yesterday's sort of consolidation before pushing higher overnight and holding on to those gains. So I think it looks pretty strong. So any sort of unwinding move, you'd say there's now sort of a bit of a support band, isn't there, between 107.05 towards 107.45, which was yesterday's high, or the overnight high at least. And I think that this one is going to be pushing on actually for a test of 108 to 108.50. I don't necessarily think it's going to break it, because I think that's a big downtrend there. That I haven't been able to talk about this downtrend for ages, but that is a big downtrend from the April high. Capped all those highs. Yes, you had that big spike move on in November, but generally speaking, I think this is a downtrend that's going to be adhered to, certainly considering the momentum is generally sort of dollar positive, although it'd be interesting to see if we can get the euro to start pushing above 70 on the RSI. If that starts to be the case, then maybe there is a bit more in it, but certainly I think there's big overhead supply around 108.50 to 109, and that is around about where that downtrend comes in at the moment. So I think selling into strength is going to be ultimately the case, but if you broke up above 108.50, then you've got that big base pattern there, haven't you? That big head and shoulders reversal. So it's on the medium to longer terms basis, this is possibility of turning into a recovery, but for now I think you've got to still consider that is a massive resistance overhead, 108 to 108.50, and near term outlook breaking above 107.10 is puts us on a more positive outlook near term, but generally speaking, medium term to longer term, that is a big overhead supply of resistance. So I will wish you good luck today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.